Hello beautiful souls, this is the May Tarot reading for Taurus. As usual, only take what resonates with you, leave the rest, and know that you are a powerful creator. You can change everything around by changing your frequency, your energy, your perspective, and just take what you feel is yours. I do not want to impose anything on you, so please have that in mind and use your own discernment always. Alright Taurus, what is coming towards you in May? What are you dealing with? What's in your energy? We already have cards. I didn't even see them fall out. We've got the Kiss and we've got the Bardo. So there is a close connection with the underworld, so to speak. So some of you might be interested in things like the occult or watch movies concerning underworld things. The movie Underworld is coming to mind for some of you. Maybe you like that movie or you're just watching that or have been watching that recently. But what I'm getting is that there is this close connection to the afterlife, to things surrounding death, secrets, and just the hidden things of life. This could also be psychology and things that are going on beyond the surface. Or you could just feel like you are in an area of your life which seems to be very dark, and you know, darkness is not always bad in a sense, because I really like Carl Gustav Jung, and I really like shadow work because I've done that myself. It really helps, but you need to be inclined towards the dark side of life. It's not for everybody, and you need to be able to deal with it because it's a lot to take on emotionally if you deal with shadow work especially. But I feel like some of you are diving in kind of these dark waters here for better or worse, and you are kind of connected to things of the sort like the occult and so on. And with the Kiss there is a connection that you're feeling, or a longing that I'm getting for somebody here, for somebody special, or just for love in general is what I'm getting. So this is about you and a loved one, but we will see what this is, of course. So you might be thinking about somebody dearly, you might be wishing for somebody to be in your life, or connecting with somebody. And for some of you that might happen, of course, but I just feel like this is more like a wish for some of you, or for most of you. Yeah, it's about soulmate. So you feel this close connection to somebody here. And this might not even be somebody you already know. For some of you, of course, this is somebody you have on your mind, somebody special that you have already met. But for some of you, this can be somebody who's coming into your life like a past life connection, and that you haven't even met in this life so far. Okay, so the feeling that there is somebody out there for you that you want to connect with, this is what I'm getting. So you're stuck in between worlds here is what I'm getting. The universe wants you to focus on the here and now. If this is a connection from the past, or if you're dreaming about your perfect person here in the future, try to stay focused in the here and now, because this is where life happens. Okay, so I feel like you are off in your mind, Taurus, thinking about people, thinking about perfect situations, love situations here. But the universe wants to bring you back down to earth right now and concentrate on the here and now. We've got the tarantula here as your animal spirit, and the dragonfly. So with the tarantula, there is a fiery energy that is surrounding you here, and what it talks about is that you should find your happiness away from distractions, especially distractions from the mind. With the dragonfly, it's like you have this airy vibe where you're constantly sidetracked by things, by your thoughts, dreaming about something, but not living in the here and now. And with the tarantula card, you are being reminded, Taurus, that you should live life in the here and now and make an important decision towards your true happiness. Okay, so there is something that you are not seeing, or you're not wanting to see, because you're getting sidetracked by emotions, by feelings, by, which is more or less the same, by thoughts, by situations or people. So try to be more in contact with yourself and what you truly want. Let your mind be still and see what comes through, because the universe is trying to tell you something deeper is what I'm getting, and you're not listening because you're so focused on something. So your mind could be set on a certain person or on a certain situation, and this is just an illusion. It's not what makes you really happy. Okay, so happiness lies elsewhere. This is the main message for some of you who are stuck on a situation from the past, or on this specific person that you can't have possibly, or this situation which is not yet in your life. So try to focus on the here and now instead. Try to focus on creating the best version of yourself, and having self-love and healing doing some shadow work is what brings you forward, because you're clearing out old energies and making room for something new. So for those of you stuck in the past, let it go. We have the 10 of Earth energy, which is very stable, very secure, very abundant. So this is a good card to get when you're wanting a stable career situation, or if you're working very hard. This is a lot of money. This is also a stable family situation. So let's see what else is coming towards you here. So this could be something you're thinking about, something that you're wishing for, or that you're actually attracting here. Let's see what this is. Can you get one more card, please, for Taurus? It's coming in May. I love this. So you are headed towards abundance, in a sense. For some of you, you're holding on to something here with the 4 of Earth, and this again tells me that it's time for you to let go of something old that's no longer working for you. But with the 9 of Earth, there is a sense of you being independent. When it comes to work, when it comes to financial stability, this is you making your own wealth and not being dependent on anyone. Maybe you're an entrepreneur or self-employed here with this card. But you could be focused too much on work also. Here's what I'm getting for some of you. And dreaming about a love life or something like that. If this is the case, then maybe you should go out more and, you know, be careful with this work-life balance. And the page of water reminds me again of healing your inner child, doing shadow work, healing from something, healing self-worth is what I'm getting. Excuse my voice. So whenever my voice cuts out, there's something that you might not be speaking about, or something that you need to say to a person. So there could be something here for you. But there's definitely the need for you to heal something from the past, from childhood, even for some of you. And see that you are not too depending on a situation, on a certain person to find your happiness, because happiness is an inside job. And you cannot rely on anybody else to make you happy, because that's not their job. There's a huge transformation here that's going on. The butterfly, love this energy. So you are transforming yourself is what I'm getting, by doing shadow work, by healing something from the past, by being more independent, letting go of a codependent relationship possibly, by being so focused on a perfect person, seemingly perfect person. Nobody's perfect, but maybe you have that perfect vision in your mind, and that's kind of distracting from real happiness, like we said. So it's time for you to switch something up in your life and make a change here. Can I get one more card? What is coming towards Taurus, please, in May? Okay, we have healing chaos. Yeah, exactly. This is like the underworld and the healing that is coming through in general here. So you might be in the middle of this tornado in your life, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, even for some of you not clearly knowing what you want, and maybe thinking about this perfect situation, which is not here yet. So I feel like something needs to switch up. Something needs to be switched up here in your life, Taurus. Something needs to change here, because you cannot go on like this. Always thinking about something that you don't have in your life will never make you happy. So it's time for you to let go of something and focus on your own stability, on your own self-worth, on your own happiness. Because if you love yourself, if you respect yourself, then you will find people who do the same with you. But first you need to work on yourself, and there's definitely something that needs to be healed here, and it could have to do with an old relationship that you haven't let go of so far, and yeah, something needs to change here. But let's clarify, what is your main energy here in May, Taurus? What is going on with you? You're not feeling very strong at this time, possibly. With the Emperor in the reverse, it feels like you have a lot of drained energy, because things are just not coming to fruition, is what I'm getting. There could be a little bit of stubbornness, a bit of clinging on to old ways too much, or to ways of how you think it should be. It could have to do with your father or with authorities for some of you, or you could be dealing with a person who is a bit of a control freak, or a very authoritative person for some of you. We have Aries energy here strongly, but it just feels like you're out of control, and you're out of force and vitality, and just your energy is a little bit drained. yeah, there is a kind of, there was an ending or a betrayal of sorts, or a sudden ending of a situation. Could be a relationship or a job, even, because we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse too. Something that just leaves you feeling exhausted and unsuccessful. So maybe this was a love situation or a workplace situation where you didn't have the desired results, the rewards, maybe awards too, but it just feels like it is a kind of feeling like a failure, or things not having worked out the way that you have planned them or wanted them to work out. And it just takes away from your enthusiasm, from your energy. It feels like you are burned out, drained because of this, whatever happened here. This is something that you're still clinging on to. Yeah, it could have been a bad situation with another person, because we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Of course, this can also be a business partnership or a friendship, or a situation at work, you know, where you just didn't get along with people, where there was a lot of disharmony. But generally speaking, there was something that has gone south, which you are still holding on to, which you need to heal from, definitely here, because it's holding back your luck, is what I'm getting. It's holding you back from finding your true happiness, because you're still clinging on to something that didn't work out here. What is this? Oh, where are you headed towards? Let's see. I mean, this could be many things for different people. Exactly. You're still up in your head about this, worrying about what has gone wrong. Maybe feeling guilty for something that you did, or just being like a little bit in victim mode, where you feel like the other has done you wrong and you can't forget it. But it's your own responsibility to move on from this, okay? That's really important. So, because if you hold on to something, it's just eating you up. It doesn't do anything to the other person, right? So be careful here with that. And let's get one more card here to close this off for Taurus as an advice. What should you focus on in the upcoming weeks here? What should you do? Of course, you can take it, you can leave it. It's all up to you. Five of Swords. It's time to let go of anything that causes conflict in your life, meaning conflict with other people, like not blaming people all the time for something that they did, but also, and more importantly, it's time to let the inner conflict go. Feeling conflicted about something. If there is something that you're still holding on to, I feel it's making you torn inside, and it could have a bad effect on your health also, because I already see your energy very drained from this. So try to let go of this energy here that is draining you. Try to let go of anything that is fluttery in your mind, and concentrate on getting grounded. We have so many pentacles here. For some of you, it's important to get grounded, to get out into nature, to find your inner stability here, because I see you up in your head way too much. There might be fear and anxiety also around the situation, where you feel like there could be an ending, or there was an ending just recently, also with work, or just fear of being a failure with something that you're trying to manifest here, or trying to bring into stability. For instance, you could be in a relationship and you have the fear that something might not work out here, but it's not about failing or winning in a situation. It's about how are you feeling in this relationship. It's about how are you feeling in this situation, right? If it's not making you feel good, then it's time to let it go for some of you, because just for the sake of being successful, I mean, that won't make you truly happy. So the most important card for me in this reading, Taurus, is the Tarantula. It's about making this choice for you to find your own true path, your true happiness, and not trying to chase after an illusion, okay? So that's really important, because you are kind of not doing yourself a favor here. I see you draining your own energy by doing that. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus. I'm wishing you all the best with this energy. Good luck. Bye-bye. Take care.